Hi lovely people. Well, it's evening. It's late evening and it's the end of the day. And what a day it was. I'm currently battling Sunny, my ringnet parrot, stopping her from nesting. She's trying to find anywhere that she can nest, and it's driving her and me, I think, absolutely crazy. She's all over the house looking for somewhere to do this, and the dryer was the start of it, but I've stopped her getting into that. It doesn't mean it's stopped her from actually going there and trying to get into the dryer or under my pillows or under a snake enclosure even. I've been chasing her out of there, so battles with her. But I do have little Apani out tonight with me for a little while. Very gentle souled little, and I do say that a lot, don't I? Gentle souled. But I do believe that they have those gentle souls, and that's, I guess, what I love about them the most. Now, apart from running around after Sunny, you know, I've been looking at enclosures and doing some creative. I see little Archie up the top on his toy right now, but I've been trying to do some bits and pieces with the enclosures and adding things, and yeah, just doing things that I've been wanting to do for quite some time now. And I've finally sort of worked my way around and got them all done. And now I'm getting the chance, after these guys have had full bellies, just to spend some time with them one-on-one. And I get asked how often do I take my snakes outside, and I try and get out there at least once a week with the little ones, and at least twice a week with my bigger snakes. But remembering in between that, my snakes come out here in this room with me, and they're either with me, such as Apani is right now, and that's not just because I really want you to see him. He's grown into such a beautiful boy, and he was and could still be a girl, but has grown into a beautiful children's python, even though I believed him to be something different initially. But he is definitely a reduced pattern children's python, and I love him very much because he's always been my little guy that's climbed up onto my glasses and sat on my head, and has been happy to be there for quite some time while I just totter around and do what I have to do. Of course, these days he's got a whole lot bigger. So the reason for flicking the camera on was to just spend some time with you in my evening time. And I don't pick up the camera very often when it's late in the day, because I am generally too tired to do anything. And a lot of the time I do actually have this guy you know, out with me. I'm trying to find the words, but either Apani's out, or Car's out, or Mai's out, or Archie's out, because this is sometimes this time of the night is when they're really quite active. Apani wasn't. He was sort of sleeping under his music box, but you know, Apani doesn't mind me just lifting that music box up and grab it. Well, it's a hide, but it's a music box. He really doesn't mind me picking him up and bringing him out. It's no big deal to Apani whatsoever. So yeah, I did want to spend just a little bit of the end of the day with you. Lily is out and up in the hangout spot. That's something different, not, but yeah, she is out. Of course, Leo, my cockatiel, who's right there, is all covered, bright light going. So that's another reason why I don't really film too much in the evenings, because it's the birds' time to go to sleep. I'm no longer covering, see, I have to remember all these names. Sunny's in cage that she's in. I'm leaving that wide open, so that she doesn't feel like she's in an enclosed space where she goes into that nesting, breeding behavior. If it's not snakes, it's birds now. You know, I have enough with my snakes going into that time of the year and thinking about breeding and stop eating, which Maya is at that particular point right now, is not really interested in eating, and that's fairly typical of her. Of course, your young ones, before they mature, will not do this. They will just keep on eating, merrily eating. And even some, even though they're at that point in life, though I question it, really do not go off feed. So in my brain, it's like, are they really mature enough that they're going through all that cycle of wanting to breed? I've yet to have Tessa be like that. Now, is that because she's a Bredley? But she's a Morelia, just like Lily. And I know Lily is going to go off feed too. She's had a good feed the other night, so you know, adding a few extra mice to her meals at the moment, because I know she's going to stop eating very soon. And it's a good idea, even though you're not feeding them up to breed, they will still go through the whole process of doing what they do, and they will stop eating. And it's winter, and it's a natural kind of instinct for them to stop eating. So, you know, that month or two before, start offering a little, not a bigger feeder, but an extra feed. So that may mean offering smaller feeders more often, rather than, you know, I don't do big feeders, less often. I mean, the biggest feeder Jessie and Tessa get is a jumbo, and I may leave them 10 to 14 days before I even contemplate giving them another feed. But if they just get a large rat, I rarely go over 10 days before I give them another feed. So I will bring Apani up closer so you can have a look at just how beautiful he is. Now, he is just the one colour, but he does have that purple glow to him, as these guys tend to do. And I will try and get his little face sort of coming at you. If he will do that on cue for me, he may not. The camera is not exactly focused on him, but we will see what we can do here. And of course, my eyesight, is he focused? I hope he is, because he is absolutely beautiful. And he says, oh yes, there's that camera that I often climb up on as well. So just a late night video to say hello to you, and yeah, that's the end of my day pretty much now. So you will take care of yourself, your family and your friends and your snakes. What do you think, Apani? Take care of you guys. Yes? And take care of all your animals. Ciao.